I'm Krishna Marie Garvidez, Miss World Philippines 2024.
Ang galing talaga ni Miss World Krishna. Beauty queen na nga, working student pa. So I will work harder and study more so I can be just like her.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Omay, your Miss World Philippines 2024 First Princess.
Wow, piloto rin pala si Ate Jasmine. Nakaka-amaze talaga. Beauty queen na, nagpapalipad pa ng mga aeroplano. Paglaki ko, gusto ko talaga maging katulad ni Ate Jasmine na natupad lahat ng mga pangarap niya.
Hi everyone, I am Sophia Bianca Santos, your Miss World Philippines Second Princess.
I really like Ate Sophia. Palengke queen na, beauty queen pa. Pwede pala yun. All-in-one talent at kagandahan. I really want to be like Ate Sophia. She probably worked hard to achieve what she did.
Hi, I'm Bianca Tapia, your Miss Philippines Tourism 2024.
Nakakabilib po sa Ate Bianca dahil po sa mga nagiging challenges niya sa buhay. Hindi po ito naging hadlang para po makatulong sa iba at maging beauty queen po. Kaya naman po, paglaki ko, siya po ang nagiging inspirasyon para po makatulong sa iba at maging inspirasyon po ng mga kabataan.
Hello, I'm Isabel Vilasano, your Face of Beauty International Philippines 2024.
Bilib na bilib ako kay Ate Isabel. Bukod sa marami siyang natulungang mga bata, ang ganda-ganda pa ng future niya. Bagay sa kanya, ang cool niya rumampa. Paglaki ko, gusto ko siyang gayahin at gawin siyang inspiration para sa future ko.
Hi, I'm Nikki Buenafe, your Miss Multinational Philippines 2024.
Iba na talaga ang mga beauty queen ngayon, no? Katulad ni Ate Nikki. Mabait na, matulungin pa. Kaya nga hinahangaan ko siya eh.
Hi, my name is Dia Mate, your Miss Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas 2024.
I really admire Ate Dia for her advocacy of using music to address mental health issues. I also love singing myself, so I want to be like her.
Our Miss World Philippines 2024 is from Baguio City, Krishna Marie Garvidez.
And Miss World 2024 from the Philippines, Krishnah Marie Garvidez! Ayan! Thank you naman. Siyempre, hindi kami papahuli pagdating sa mga nananalo nating mga kandidata to the world and literally Miss World. Ayun.
Maraming salamat din po for having us and
Oo
for having
naman.
me. Salamat
Of course.
po.
From Baguio
Yes
or
po.
Ilocos Sur? Ano ba talaga?
I was born and raised in Ilocos Sur po. I lived there for 12 years. And then I studied in Baguio. That's where I transferred in Baguio.
So
na po.
nag-Baguio girl ka
Yes
na.
po.
Ayun. So, siya si Miss Hakot Awards.
Best in evening gown is Baguio City, Krishna Marie Garvidez.
Miss Hello Glow, Baguio!
Miss Dr. Leo, Baguio. Miss Multimedia, Miss Baguio City.
Miss Hakot Awards kasi hindi lang niya nakuha yung main na corona. Meron pa siyang Miss Photogenic, Best in Swimsuit, Evening Gown, and 5 more awards from sponsors. Paano nangyayari yung ganun?
Hindi ko rin po alam eh. Nagulat din ako. But I'm really grateful. Salamat sa lahat ng sponsors and sa organization for trusting me for those awards. Maraming salamat po.
Para manalo ng ganyang klaseng corona, Talaga bang kailangan 6 years old pa lang sumasali ka na ng beauty contest tulad mo?
Hindi naman po, pero in my case, yes po, 6 years old, nagsimula po ako na mag-join ng pageants. So that was the time, sa Ilocos Sur po yun, and my mom was my makeup artist pa that time. And then, one fact,
Naku,
nag-Hakot Award.
konsentidora ang nanay mo, konsentidora ang
Super
nanay.
supportive naman siya. And that time, Hakot Award din ako noon.
Really?
And I won the title up until now.
How
Opo.
cute naman!
Opo.
6 years old pa lang. Talagang marunong ka na. Eh di lalo na nung high school.
Nung high school po, school pageants lang mostly. Mga intramurals, ganun po. Opo.
Pero nung high school, nabubuli ka daw dahil tabain ka?
Opo. Nung,
Chubby-chubby.
Yes po, that's true. Actually, nung first pageant ko po nun sa Ilocos, medyo nabully ako that time. Hindi ako nanalo nun. And then they were saying na I was fat kasi that's why hindi ako nanalo. So, I did my best to work on myself. Of course, nagkaroon ako ng insecurity. Pero, ayun po, nag-diet, nag-workout, naging healthy yung lifestyle. Kaya ngayon, mas healthy na po siguro katingnan niya.
Oo nga. Well, you're thin. You're
Thank
thin,
you.
but tamang-tama for a beauty contest. So, may pag-asa pa. Ang masasabi mo ba? Halimbawa, marami nanonood sa ating mga nanay, ang mga anak, di ba? Parang chubby-chubby. At pagka-high school, ayan, parang medyo na-frustrate. May pag-asa naman.
If they want to work on themselves, but if they're happy with their bodies, that's okay. Kasi in these platforms naman, it doesn't matter po as long as you're confident. Yeah.
Right. What was your secret to losing the weight?
Proper diet po. My coach always say na it's 80% diet and 20% workout. Yun po talaga. Kasi most of the people, they think na it's more about workout, where it's more about healthy diet, cutting off sugar, cutting off carbs. Pero it doesn't mean na you have to eat less. It just means that you have to eat right. So you have to research about what you have to consume. Ayan.
So talagang disiplina pa rin.
Yes po, discipline and control. Consistency rin po.
Yes,
Opo.
because uso ngayon yung nagpapa-inject.
Opo.
Diba may injection, ganun para mawalan ka ng ganang kumain. But actually, it's really discipline.
It's
no?
really discipline po.
Lifestyle yan. Proper diet and exercise. Wala, hindi nagbabago yan. Since 100 years ago hanggang ngayon,
Opo.
ganun pa rin ang sikreto ng pagpapapayat. Pero ang nag-alaga talaga sa inyo, apparently, hindi yung nanay or tatay mo, tita mo ba?
Yung aunt po nung dad ko. So, tinatawag po namin siyang Mama Lo. And siya po yung nag-alaga sa amin for 12 years while our parents were working here sa Manila. So, financially, nagsusupport po yung parents ko and they visit occasionally. And then, ang kasama po namin sa Ilocos Sur is si Mama Lo.
Ayun, okay.
Salamat.
Nahirapan ka ba nung maghiwalay ang parents mo?
Of course po, to be honest, yes, sobrang hirap. Hindi lang po emotionally but also financially. Kasi nagka-problem din po yung work ng mom ko that time. And basically, she was a single mom back then.
Ilan kayo magkakapatid?
Dalawa lang po. Opo, dalawa
buti na
po.
lang.
Opo. So, ayan, nahirapan po kami. And then, may mga times na hirap talaga lumilipat kami from bahay to bahay, napuputulan ng kuryente, nawawalan ng tubig. But hindi po yun nakapag-stop sa akin to achieve my dreams. I still continued my education. I still continued my passion in pageantry. I also used pageantry as a source of income din po.
Kumikita naman.
Kumita naman. Nung senior high school po ako, meron nung time na hindi talaga wala akong pambayad. So I went home to Ilocos Sur to join a pageant. So I was studying here in Manila. And then I went home there and
For a pageant?
fortunately, nanalo naman ako.
Ay, may pang-tuition
yes,
na.
may pang-tuition na. Nakagraduate na ng senior high school.
Ang galing din, Napapakinabagan din talaga. Pero alam mo, nasa diskarte din yun eh.
Totoo.
Madiskarte ka talagang tao. No? Alam mo, kilala kang raketera.
Opo.
Talagang raketera, no? Raketera, ibig sabihin, maparaan. Maparaan sa buhay na kahit na medyo naghihirap, sa buhay hindi kayang bilhin lahat ng kailangang bilhin, ay gumagawa ng paraan. O isa-isahin na natin ngayon ang mga racket mo, girl.
Okay.
Una, nagbebenta ng mga lip kits.
True. Yan. Nag-start po yan nung high school ako. Almost 14 years old na po ako noon. And then, naka-receive ako ng gift sa lola ko na 3,000. Sabi ko, instead of gastusin ko siya sa kung ano-ano, binili ko siya ng 100 pieces of lip tints and then yun po, binenta ko siya. So patok siya, ginawa siyang gift ng mga friends ko. Naubos ko yung 100 pieces of lip tints. And then yun na, nagtuloy-tuloy. Of course, may patong. Business business po kailangan eh. Ayan, doon na po nag-start yun. And then dinagdagan ko na siya ng juice, flavored drinks, and then bags, and then mga damit. And then during pandemic, also I had an ukay-ukay shop.
May ukay-ukay ka online?
Yes, online. Mainly online po. Kasi
online.
bawal pa naman tayo nun to socialize, diba? Interact.
Talaga?
So, ginamit ko po yung social media noon to gain an income. Ayan, mga mi, main nyo na tong bag. Pwede for occasion, for birthday, so kaya pang date. Main nyo na to for only 350. But this Miss World Philippines crown, hindi nyo pwedeng i-mine dahil it's mine.
Ano ang sikreto sa pag-sell online? Successful naman?
Successful naman. And fortunately, nung time po na yon, talagang consistency lang. So, kailangan consistent ka lang sa pag-post, mag-invest ka rin sa background mo. Kasi sa ukay-ukay selling that time, medyo naging patok siya eh. So, marami akong kakompetensya. Ang ginawa ko po, tinurn ko yung isang room ko into a studio. Nag-invest ako ng gamit, ng magandang lights, ng magandang mannequin. Yun po yung ginawa ko. And then, sobrang saya kasi naging patok naman siya. Opo.
Okay. So, ito naman ay nag-jump off into, alam mo, yun ang maganda sa pandemic, ano? Marami talagang namulaklak, namukadkad na mga negosyante. At marami talagang natulungang mga tao yung online business na yan. Pero kailan naman yung 18 years old na naging crew ka ng fast food chain?
Opo. Nung time po na senior high school na ako noon. So, after junior high school, yung mga friends ko, classmates ko, nag-apply sila sa isang fast food chain. So sabi ko, try ko nga rin. And then nag-apply naman ako and then I stayed there for over a year. Opo. Nung time na yun, ang schedule ko, nung senior high school ako, from morning to after lunch, school, and then I go immediately to work.
Correct.
Ganon po.
With 20 pesos?
20 pesos in my pocket. That's also one of the stories that I shared during our competition sa Miss World na there was a time na I only had 20 pesos in my pocket talaga. Like enough for me to go to work and then to school. Yeah. Ayun po yung mga isa sa mga times na...
Naiiyak ka. Ayan, naiiyak ka sa 20 pesos.
Hindi naiiyak lang ako, tears of joy.
Kasi nanalo ka na ngayon ng milyon-milyon.
Ay, hindi naman po. Million by heart.
Okay. So,
ayun.
Paano mo nalagpasan lahat yon? Ano yung sinasabi mo sa sarili mo para malagpasan mo lahat yon and go on ka lang?
Para sa akin po ay, I kept the faith in myself. Sabi ko, pinanghawakan ko talaga yung version ng future Krishna. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, kailangan kitang abutin, kailangan kitang maabot, so gagawin ko lahat ng kaya ko para kumapit. Yun po talaga yun. Kahit may mga oras na yung doubt talaga ako sa sarili ko, full of uncertainties, pero nagpapasalamat ako rin na meron din mga taong tumulong sa akin. Hindi ko naman masasabi na ako lang lahat po yun. Kasi yung mga family ko, relatives and friends ko, meron po akong strong support system that time. And then, yun po, sila po yung isa sa mga grupo ng tao na patuloy na naniniwala sa akin hanggang ngayon.
I think it's very important that you have a support system,
Yes,
no? Pero I think more important is yung sarili mo. In the end, mag-isa ka eh.
Yes,
right? In the end, ikaw lang naman talaga mag-isa ang gagawa ng paraan para sa sarili mo, right? So, congratulations for
Thank you
that.
so much
And now, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang pag-aaral kahit na nanalo ka na ng
Yes
crown.
po.
Second year in civil engineering ang
Yes
course
po.
mo. Bakit naman yun ang nagustuhan mong course? Babae ka.
Opo.
Oo.
Actually, pang first option ko po talaga is business.
Yes.
But nung nalaman ko po na dream talaga ng dad ko yung pagiging civil engineer, hindi po siya nakagraduate doon due to financial problems. So sabi ko, ituloy ko na lang yon yung course ng dad ko. Kasi ang reason din po namin is to renovate our ancestral home in Ilocos Sur. Parang over 100 years na po kasi yung bahay na yon. So parang sa amin, we treasure that so much. And then, sabi ko sa sarili ko, I wanna be that member of the family to renovate that. Kasi that's one of, the ways to sustain the memories in there.
Yeah, your legacy, your
Opo.
family history. Ang ganda naman, ano?
Opo.
Swerte din ang pamilya mo. Mayroong ganyan na nag-iisip para sa pamilya.
Opo.
At hindi lang talaga siya, madiskarte, maraket, civil engineer to be. Mahilig din siyang magsalba ng mga dogs.
Yes.
Parang ako. So, talagang a woman after my own heart. So, bakit ka naman nahilig? Alam mo, iba yung mahilig ka lang talaga mag-alaga.
Yes po.
Pero siya talagang nagsisave din siya. Nagre-rescue ka ng dogs from the streets. Paano nag-start yon?
I feel like it runs in the blood po. Kaming family, I grew up in a very compassionate family. So sa compound po namin, lahat kami may sarili-sarili kaming dogs, may sarili-sarili kaming alaga, and most of them are aspins. And then most of them are rescued then. So I grew up seeing my mom and then my relatives rescuing cats and dogs. And doon na po siguro nag-build yung compassion ko towards the animals. And now I have 8 dogs. Yeah, I have 8 dogs now. Medyo mahirap mag-sustain ng dogs kasi high maintenance sila. But you do everything for the, pets that you love.
Correct,
talaga.
no? I wish talaga lahat ganon. Kasi sabi nga nila, kung hindi mo naman ako maaampon o mapapakain, huwag ka namang magiging malupit. No? Kasi yung mga aso pusa sa kali, pinagmamalupitan pa, ganon. So, congratulations for that.
Thank you po.
But most of all, for the crown, what do you think was your winning ingredient?
I feel like my winning ingredient is my sincerity talaga in joining this competition. I feel like I joined a lot of competitions already, but this is a different platform because I feel like I found a deeper purpose, like a purpose beyond myself. I want to elevate the platform that I have now, the causes that I'm fighting for, animal welfare mostly. So Miss World Philippines organization, for me, is the perfect platform or an opportunity.
Krishna Marie Garvidez, Baguio City!
Because it's beauty with a purpose.
Yeah, it's beauty with a purpose.
Wow, congratulations,
Thank
Miss
you
World
so much
Krishnah Marie
po.
Garvidez. Magkita pa tayo mamaya, ha?
Yes po.
Kasi meron ka rin palang anong tawag doon? Meron kang first and second princess.
Yes.
O, diba?
The beautiful princesses.
Oo, di ba? Hindi lang isa ang corona ng Miss World Organization at makikilala natin sila mamaya. Congrats!
Thank you
appear
po. Thank you po.
tayo.
Thank you so much po.
Our Miss World 2024 second princess is Pampanga, Sophia Bianca Santos. Our Miss World Philippines 2024 first princess is from Tarlac Province, Jasmine Omay.
And syempre kapag may reyna, may mga prinsesa. O ayan na, nandito si Jasmine Omay and Sophia Bianca Santos, first princess and second princess of Miss World Philippines! Ganito feeling na maging prinsesa, meron pa rin crown.
Yes.
Oh, wow! Mamaya darating dito, anak ko, si Pilar. Kailangan ipasuot
Ipapahiram
nyo yan.
po namin
Hindi
yung
siya
crown.
aalis ang hindi niya nasusuot yan. Ha? Feeling prinsesa kasi alam niya ako ang reyna ng bahay.
Yes.
Okay, ganun lang yon. So, you are first and second princess and meron din kayong job. Meron din kayong work as part of the Miss World Court, right?
Yes.
So, nagwo-work din kayo sa kawang gawa, etc. Ganun ba yun?
Yes po.
Ayun.
Actually, parang lahat naman po yata ng candidates before the pageant or during, meron po kaming mga charities din on our own. So, I mean, siguro for me po, super happy ko lang din na I get to work with the MWP organization para matulungan ko po further yung charities ko.
That's great.
And also, the Miss World Philippines is a perfect venue to amplify our causes.
What's your cause?
My beauty with a purpose is empowering the indigenous people through education.
Indigenous yung gusto mo?
Yes.
Bakit, dear?
Because naranasan ko rin po neglected and left behind because of my skin.
Ganda nga ng kulay mo.
Yes.
Ako nga, nagpapaaraw ako, hindi nga ako makaganon. Oo, so, and then?
Ayun po. Bali, may in-interview po ako na hindi daw po nila natuloy yung school because of discrimination. Kaya parang gusto ko pong makipag-collaborate with the LGUs and public entities na ma-elevate po yung quality of the education.
I cannot imagine and cannot believe that in this day and age, meron pa rin mga nag-iisip na may kinalaman yung kulay ng balat sa kagandahan o sa pagkatao.
Yes.
Right? Oo, pero sadly ganon. So, buti na lang may isang prinsesa na nilalabanan ng ganon. Ikaw naman, ano naman advocacy mo?
Almost the same po yung sa amin. Pero yung sa akin naman po, focuses on the indigenous people sa Tarlac naman po sa Capas na hindi po nila ma-reach yung sobrang lapit na school. Pero 2 hours po kasi yung kailangan nilang lakarin.
Ay, nilalakad?
Yes po, nilalakad nila back and
Ano
forth.
ang solution doon? Nilalakad yung school 2 hours away. Di ba pwedeng may bus o merong jeep na tagadala sa kanila doon?
Yes po, kaso ang naisip na din po namin yun na mag-provide kami ng shuttle, ng service po para sa kanila. Kaso unfortunately, kapag po umuulan, doon po kasi ang daan nila sa may Palahar. sa Mount Pinatubo din yung daan. So, medyo tataas din talaga yung lupa, ganun. Ang plan po talaga namin for my project, yung bahay na papel, is magawa kami ng school that is within their community. Kasi po, up until now, wala pa rin.
Ay, oh no.
Yes po.
Kasi ang tanging zipline lang ang pwede dyan. Hindi ba? Pagka zipline, maglalagay ka ng zipline mula doon sa bahay nila, lalagpasan mo lahat ng lahar. School in the community.
Yes.
Oh, you need to fundraise.
Yes
You
po.
need to fundraise and you need teachers within that community to service. What a great purpose. To me,
Thank you po.
kung yun lang, buong buhay mo, yun lang, quota ka na. Di ba?
Yes.
Oh,
Tama
so,
po yan.
kaya nga sila nagiging prinsesa. Pero ang gaganda din ng kanilang mga kwento. Si Miss World First Princess, siya ay inaapi-api dahil sa kanyang pangalan. Kasi nga naman, Omay. Tinatawag siyang siomai. Bakit tinatawag kang siomai? Talaga ba?
Opo, hindi ko rin alam, pero nag-start yung kinder pa lang po, ang aga, na parang bigla na lang ako, oh my, siomai. Ginaganon sa school, every day, pagpasok ng school hanggang umabot na.
So, anong sabi mo sa nanay mo? Mama, bakit naman kasi Omay ang pinangalan mo sa akin?
Yes, umabot po sa ganon.
Umabot sa ganon.
Na parang, ayoko
tapos?
nang pumasok pa kasi lagi na lang nila sinasabi na, oh my siomai, lagi na lang ganon, na parang bakit ganon yung surname ko? Tapos, parang, di ko na rin maalala yung sinabi ng mama ko, pero sabi niya, hayaan mo na lang sila as usual.
Ganon na
Yan
lang. So, nilagpasan mo na lang. You know, that makes you
Yeah.
stronger, ha? Di ba? Pagka nalagpasan mo yung mga ganon, paano mo naman naging ambisyon ang magpalipad ng eroplano? Alam mo, that's not very usual for children, for girls. Oo.
And
Alam mo, sinabing girl, anong ambisyon mo nung panahon ko? Cashier, stewardess, di ba, artista, di ba, model, gano'n.
yes po. Actually, pag sa pageantry, laging FA. Di ba? Flight attendant. Pero yung sa akin po kasi, nanalo po ako sa isang pageant. Tapos, part ng winnings is yung full private pilot scholarship. So, hindi ko din po siya ginusto. Wala rin talaga sa isip ko po yun. Kasi growing up, hindi naman po kami ganun ka fortunate to pursue aviation kasi sobrang mahal. Sobrang mahal. So, ayun po, nabigyan po ako ng opportunity once in a lifetime. And super thankful and grateful ko po talaga kasi ibang klase yung makapagpalipad, ibang klase din yung makapasok sa aviation industry, lalo na po kapag girl.
You know, it's really important you pursue your career. Kasi naging exposed ka rin sa kwento ng mama mo
Yes po.
na CPA, pero hindi nag-practice.
Yes po.
She chose to be a housewife. Why?
Kasi po, madami rin silang magkakapatid that time. And I think nung unang panahon or her time before, siya yung breadwinner din. So, hindi rin niya, although na-practice niya for how many months, parang she chose to be an OFW for the whole family, para sa mga siblings niya.
Nag-OFW siya?
Yes.
Okay.
So, doon po niya, I feel na gampanan talaga yung pagiging breadwinner. At same time, talagang nakapagbigay siya. And natulungan niya talaga yung family po nila that time.
Ganun talaga ang kwento ng maraming OFW, no? Yung pangarap nila na isang tabi para mapaaral ang mga kapatid.
Tama po.
Which is exactly the story of my own mother. Ganon din. Gusto maging abogada, hindi na tinuloy para sa mga kapatid. Nag-OFW din.
Yes po.
But in your case, yung dad mo, OFW din.
OFW din po. Actually, nag-meet sila sa Hong Kong kasi that's where my mom used to work. And my father's mother dun din po sa Hong
So
Kong.
did my mom. Hong Kong
Yes,
also.
wow.
Yeah, she was a singer. Oo.
Yun po. Tapos dun sila nag-meet and nagpakasal sila. For a meantime, my mom chose to stay and be a housewife kasi po, only child ako, walang nag-aalaga sa akin. Although I have lolos, lola, kasi usually po sa lolo and lola magpapaalaga. Parang ang dami po namin magpipinsan that time. Parang 6 kami na inaalagaan nila. So, parang ako, my mom decided to take care of me na lang.
Correct.
Tapos yung father ko, hindi pa siya nakakabalik noon sa Hong Kong.
Nagkukulang pa rin kayo kahit na may OFW parent.
Opo, that time, kasi ang dami rin namin utang before my father left for Jeddah sa Saudi. So, dun po siya noon, nung grade 3 ako, medyo nahihirapan pa rin, pero at the same time, na-feel ko na yung ginhawa din kasi nagbubukas na kami ng ref.
Okay.
Parang ganun yung ano namin, kumbaga medyo dumadami na yung handa namin kapag New Year, ganyan.
Ayun. Okay. Pero nalagpasan din.
Yes po.
Diba? Pero hindi natin nakakalimutan yung mga parts na mahirap.
Yes.
And ngayon na may corona ka na, wow, di ba? Talagang iba na ang matangkad. So despite yung mga pagkukulang sa buhay, despite the insecurities, yung pageant ang nagbigay sa pageantry and winning, or even just joining, talagang helps you with your confidence.
Yes po.
No?
Grabe.
Oo, tama naman yun. Hindi rin naiiba ang kwento naman ni second princess, si Sophia. Diba? So, ikaw naman ay Kapampangan. Parang kami, Kapampangan din kami. Yes. Pangalawa sa 4 na magkakapatid. 8 years old pa lang. Alam mo nang maganda ka.
My dad po kasi talagang pinupursige niya ako maging beauty queen. Nung talagang bata po ako. Kaya talagang go lang po ako ng go.
Kinamulatan mo na at nagustuhan mo naman siya, even as a
Pangarap
child.
ko din po.
Ayun, okay. Supportive ang parents.
Yes.
Nagpupush pa si daddy. Ang dami talagang ganong kwento, no? Lalo na sa age group ninyo, yung mga parents naghihiwalay, right? So in your case, maaga din sila naghiwalay. Apektado ka naman ng paghihiwalay na yun.
Super apektado po talaga. Kasi parang, tawag doon, super nahanap ko po yung magiging masaya kami. Sabay po kaming nagsisimba every Sunday. Then after that, punta po kami sa Junjun Restaurant. Yun po kasi yung favorite place namin for dinner. So, ayun, parang sobrang hirap po. Sobrang lagi ko hinahanap sa daddy ko. At sa daddy's girl po talaga.
Yung mama mo, ano ang trabaho noon?
Sa palengke
Sa
po.
palengke, di ba? Ayun na nga. So, laki ka rin ng palengke.
Opo.
Marunong ka maghasang ng isda.
Opo. No po,
ba?
pressed chicken po kami.
Chicken.
Nagtatanggal
Okay.
po ng laman na loob.
Girl, kaya mo yun?
Yes po.
Talaga
Meron
hanggang
po
ngayon?
akong nag-viral na video
Ganun?
na nag-work po ako sa palengke.
Ayun, ikaw pala si palengke girl.
Opo.
Sa viral video.
Sa TikTok po, 4.9 million views.
And then, biglang na-invento ang social media.
Sa TikTok.
Eto na siya, hindi tayo magpapahuli dyan. So, para ka rin si Miss World, nag-ukay-ukay queen ka rin.
Yes, nag-live selling din po ako.
Nag-live selling ka rin. Ano to, pandemic o what? Hindi naman.
Hindi pa po.
Earlier.
Opo.
Anong binibenta mo?
Mga damit po. Then, nag-ano po ako, nag-ipon po talaga ako. Then, nagpatayo po ako ng boutique na small boutique po.
Okay.
Ayun.
Pero online ang selling mo.
Opo, online.
Ayun. Paano ka nagpapadeliver?
Ako po mismo nagdi-deliver. Naka-tricycle po ako.
No way! Meron pang bonus na ganon? Talaga?
Yes, so may shipping fee naman po.
May shipping fee, lalo na kung ikaw pa. May
Opo.
song and dance number?
Wala.
Wala. Taga-deliver ka lang.
Opo.
Alam ko kakanta at sasayaw ka pa pagdating mo doon. Okay, so maganda ang negosyo.
Opo.
Ano naman ang ginagawa mo sa kinikita mo noon?
Ako naman po, support ko po sa sarili ko. Sa broken family po kami. Gusto ko pong tulungan yung mama ko sa tuition po namin magkakapatid. Kaya doon ko po iniipon.
Alam ba ng nanay mo na nirarakit mo yung mga hindi nabibiling mga paa, ng manok?
Opo, siya po yung nagpipirito.
Mga pakpak. Yung mga natitira, binibenta mo
Sa harap
on the
po
side.
ng bahay namin.
Piniprito.
Opo.
Tapos binibentang ganyan. Totoo. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng mabila sa ano.
Opo.
Hindi
May
pwedeng.
tent naman po
Kailangan
kami.
fresh.
Opo, fresh.
Ayun. Okay. So, kumikita naman. So, para sa'yo na yun.
Opo, para
I
sa akin.
see. Okay. Bakit maagang binawian ng buhay ang tatay mo?
Heart attack po.
Heart attack.
Then, hindi po namin alam na may sakit po pala siya. Kasi we are broken family po. Tapos po, nabigla po kami na wala na daw po siya. Di po ako nakapaniwala. Until now.
Okay.
Honestly po, nung lumaban po ako sa Miss World, bago po ako nabas na long gown, umiyak po talaga ako. Kasi namimiss ko po siya yung binibidyohan niya po ako sa side, ganyan. Then, may message po siya sa akin na he wants to see me competing for Miss World.
Really?
Yes.
Meron siyang last message na gano'n?
Yes po.
Totoo. Paano niya iniwan ang message?
Sa messenger po, chinat niya ako last 2018.
Wow.
Sa tamang panahon po. So, I think ito po yung tamang panahon. Kaya sinabak ko na po.
Ayan. Nagwagi naman,
Yes.
di ba? Ang galing naman. May corona ka na,
Opo.
imagine.
Hello! Ngayon pakita ko sa inyo kung ano ang ginagawa ko dati sa palengke, tulad ng pag-chop ng manok. O, diba? Beauty with a purpose. Glamoroso na ako mag-chop ng manok.
Ano nangyari dyan sa supermodel na yan? Meron din ako na-interview na isang nanalo din dyan
Si
sa
Tala.
supermodel. Hindi na natuloy, but you were a winner.
Yes, I'm the first runner-up, then Tala is the winner of the
Yes.
supermodel. And di ko po alam ba't di po natuloy yung international. Baka next year po siguro magkakaroon na.
Okay, so honored pa rin yung mga nanalo.
Yes.
Okay, oo nga. So bakit nga naman hindi ka mag-try
Opo.
sa iba-iba pa? And to be a model abroad, right?
Yes.
Di ba? Kasi very exotic ka dahil nga sa color ng
Skin
skin
color.
niya. Oo. Okay. So, tourism
Yes.
ang ngayong kinuha mo. Parang tamang-tama dyan sa sinalihan mo ring pageant.
Opo. Pangarap ko po talaga mag-explore sa buong mundo. Tapos for free and to earn also.
Oo
Tsaka
nga.
pangarap ko din po masama yung mga kapatid ko sa iba't ibang lugar, ibang
Oo.
bansa.
At dyan ka rin makakamit ng bilyonaryo.
Yes.
Tourism, di ba? Why
Opo.
not?
Piloto, tourism.
Huwag kayong mag-aasawa ng maaga, ha? Yun ang masasabi ko sa inyo. Please lang, ha? Kailangan yan. Okay. So, having gone through everything, anong masasabi mo? I mean, about winning a crown? From hardship,
Yes.
and pagtsatsaga, pagraraket, di ba? Broken family. Di ba? So, ano ang masasabi mo na formula?
Formula, parang wala. Kailangan mo lang po talagang i-push yung sarili mo. Kasi ako po, parang, I always think ahead. Parang bata pa lang ako, gusto ko at this age, stable sana ako, but none of that happened. So, I live by my mom's and my lola's word, my papa's word, na talagang pag igihin ko, ganyan. And true enough, yung mga hard work ko before na, parang lagi ko na naisip na, ang hirap naman ng life, ang hirap naman ng buhay. Parang, ayun, bigla ko nandito na, nagpe-pay off pala lahat ng hard work. And super grateful ko lang talaga. Kasi, ang laki ng change din na nangyari ever since winning. Parang slowly nagkakaroon ng madami din opportunities na aside from ikaw talaga yung humahanap ng opportunities for you. Kaya ayun po, parang sobrang grateful ko lang and talagang huwag ka lang titigil.
Because it happened for you.
Yes.
At ikaw naman?
Ako naman po, marami akong pagsubok na nadanasan. So, kailangan po talaga na try lang po ng try. Lalo na po sa family, kailangan po natin maging masaya habang kasama po natin sila. Enjoy lang po. Then, ako naman po, sobrang happy ko kasi I have a crown now. Di ko po in-expect kasi po, lahat po ng mga kasama ko super veteran and I'm only 19 years old. Kaya, ayun, laban lang po and magtiwala sa sarili.
Yay! Palapakan naman tayo! Ang ganda ng mga kwento nila. And other inspiring stories ang ibibida ng mga ALV Pageant Circle Queens. Exciting! Meron pa!
Our Miss Philippines Tourism from Batangas City, Patricia Bianca Tapia, the face of beauty from Bicol Region, Jean Isabel Bilasano.
And wait, there's more! There's Bianca Tapia, Miss Philippines Tourism, and Isabel Bilasano, Face of Beauty Philippines! Hey! Ang daming corona! Ang daming beauty queen! Parang nangungusap ang mga brilyo ng kanilang tagumpay. At ang gaganda talaga ng kanilang mga kwento. So, Philippines Tourism is going to be held in London. Tama
Yes,
ba?
correct.
Philippines Tourism is going to be held in London. And Isabel naman, Face of Beauty, will be in Taiwan.
Yes, yes.
Ayun. Ang daming beauty pageant na yung titles, no?
Yeah.
Why do you think? I think maybe, what is it?
I think there's still a relevance to beauty pageants, and I think it's the most effective platform to push your advocacies. So for Face of Beauty, we work on more on advocacies and then your community work, and I think that's very important now.
Oo nga. Tsaka, it's a really good way to connect with other parts of the world.
Yes.
Hindi ba? And to promote your own country. In your case, ano ang iyong advocacy?
I'm a speech pathologist by profession, so I hope that in the future we'll have more accessible healthcare and rehab. So I hope there's going to be community-based rehabilitation in every town, hopefully.
Ano ba ang speech pathologist?
Okay, so essentially I work with kids and adults, and for kids I help them achieve their communication milestones. For those na may speech delay, who have autism, ADHD, we help them integrate themselves in a regular class.
Ang galing naman, why speech pathology?
It's supposed to be my pre-med course. It's supposed to be a pre-med, and then I'll go to medicine. But then the pandemic happened, and then I actually enjoy doing what I do, and I eventually like being a speech pathologist.
Ay, ang galing.
Yeah.
So now it's really work for you.
Yes.
Galing, ano? So, okay. So, yan naman si Isabel. Si Bianca naman, Miss Philippines Tourism. So, do you work now?
Now, I've always been a youth director for Tanawan Miss USA. I came from the States to compete for Miss Universe, and then I competed for Miss World.
Ayun.
So, I've been in the Philippines since February na po.
What is your preferred advocacy?
My preferred advocacy is inclusive education. I was born with a hearing impairment po. I was born premature, so I
Premature, how
developed...
many months? Nung pinanganak ka?
I was supposed to be born May, pinanganak ako February.
February, March, April. Oh, medyo madre.
Yeah.
That's why you have a hearing impairment.
Yes, so a fun fact, one of the later things that develop when you're in the womb is your hearing. And that's why mine didn't develop.
Okay, so don't start singing to your belly until maybe the 7th or 8th month.
Yes, that's
right?
why they start kicking when they hear your voice, because they're older na, and their hearing is developing.
Okay, so, teka muna. So how did your parents find out that you had a hearing deficiency?
So when you're born, as life progresses, your hearing gets worse if you are hearing impaired. And so at school, they do regular hearing tests as well as vision tests, and I kept failing the hearing test. Yeah, I couldn't hear the things that I was supposed to, and it was very concerning for my parents, so we went to see an ear doctor, and then I failed it again. So that's when I was broken the news that I have a hearing impairment. So it's just only gonna keep getting worse. That's why I wear my hearing aids, so I can hear people.
Okay. So, as technology progresses in medicine, I'm sure things will get even better and easier for you, right?
Yes.
What a great story. Okay, imagine parang victory over adversity, right?
Yes.
It's so. I think that's your main advocacy now. It's not really just about inclusivity, but really victory over adversity.
Correct.
Of every kind. Bago itong face of beauty,
Yeah.
right? So, I think more and more like pageantry now is about purpose.
Yes, I do believe so
And
too.
what is the journey of a beauty queen? Yon. I want to know, what is your story in your journey as a beauty queen? When I say queen, tingnan nyo naman ang mga corona nila. Oh, di ba ang gaganda ng mga corona? How do you get one of those?
Well, I think it really starts with knowing who you are as a person, because the industry could be very, very confusing and overwhelming. So it's important that you know yourself, you know the people around you, and you know your goal. And my goal with Miss World was to really bring forth my profession so we can have more people interested in my profession. And I think that's what guided me. I always say that it's my anchor and my mission is my sail. And eventually we are here. So hopefully I've given justice to my purpose and hopefully we can reach more people in the future.
Oo nga, kasi ang gusto daw niya ay magkaroon ng mga health care for speech-impaired children.
Yes.
Diba? Ano ba yun? Is it inborn or sometimes it's correct? You can actually correct speech problems.
Yes. A speech pathologist diagnoses and treats kids or adults with speech and communication difficulties.
Saan yung kamay? Kamay. Pakita mo yung kamay. Saan yung kamay?
Yan, right? O, sabay tayo.
A relatively new profession or something that has not been really established in the Philippines. There's only 640 speech pathologists in the Philippines. So hopefully in the future, we get to double, triple the number of people in the workforce.
Okay. So ikaw ba mismo nagtuturo sa bata?
Yes, yes.
Early should a child start speech therapy?
I think the most important part of the entire process is early intervention. So as early as 2, if you notice that your child hasn't been talking yet, or you think they don't respond to name calling, then you could reach a professional first. You go to a developmental doctor, and then they'll refer you to a therapist afterwards.
Ayun. Wow. So now, syempre, beyond the reign
Yes.
and the term, tuloy-tuloy pa rin the advocacy. That's
Yes.
important, right? Okay. So, everything requires funding, everything requires communication, di ba? Yun talaga yung advocacy part na ito. In your case, it's also that thing. But there are institutions now for
Yeah.
the hearing challenge, right?
Yes. So actually my advocacy focus is not only people with hearing disabilities, but everyone with a disability, whether you can see it or not, kung may depression ka or autism, like you don't know if these people have disabilities, but it prevents them from learning in many circumstances because they don't have the materials to learn or there's not enough trained teachers. So I really hope that moving forward, our world can focus on including those with disabilities so that they can have a meaningful life and have a job that's meant for them, diba?
So did you ever go through a really low point? Did that happen to you, or was it always like positive and moving forward?
Well, when you're feeling low, I think it's important to have a positive mindset, but definitely when I was younger, when I got diagnosed, when you're a child, you want to feel included, you want to belong, you want to be a part of, the popular groups, to feel seen, heard. And so when I got a hearing diagnosis, I felt kind of, taken aback. I was like, oh shoot, people are gonna see me with hearing aids, they're gonna judge me, they're gonna label me as someone less. But then I overcame that by really realizing that I'm much more than what people see me as, because at the end of the day, we are the only ones defining who we are as individuals. So,
where did you get that inspiration?
in high school, I signed up for positions that were outside of my comfort zone. I became a cheerleader. I signed up for student body positions like vice presidents and whatnot. But most of all, I created a club centered around students with disabilities, and pinag-partner ko yung mga students na walang disabilities and those with disabilities. And every week we would do something together. Nagko-color kami, nagpi-pizza party. So those with disabilities really felt what it's like to feel like a normal high school student.
Ang galing din, ano?
Yeah.
I'm sure hindi tinuro yan ng parents mo sa'yo. Ikaw lang nakaisip.
Opo, yeah.
Oo, nasa iyo din eh, di ba? Nasa individual din yun eh.
Yeah.
So I think you really helped yourself. And ayan, wagi, meron ka ng corona, parang bigat.
Gusto ko na nga alisin.
Ang bigat na. Masakit sa leeg. Okay, but that's part of the, kailangan talagang, may konting sacrifice with all these victories. So, what do you think would you tell a little girl? Especially yung parang walang chance to be seen or heard, right?
Yeah.
In more ways than one. What would you tell that little girl about you being a beauty queen now?
You know, looking back, actually, when I was a little girl, I would often feel like I wouldn't be successful as a beauty queen. Because I always thought that my career was going towards elsewhere, like a different path. Then I realized that no one can really tell you what you're going to be. It really is within your hands to make and shape your future. And so, to all the little girls out there who have their dreams, I would tell them to keep going forward, because at the end of it, it's really you who shapes that dream and make it come true.
Yes, it's all about yourself and what you do for yourself. And you?
Actually, it's funny. I just watched the movie The Pursuit of Happiness again for like the 5th time. And there was a quote that struck to me: "Don't let anybody tell you that you can't." And I know it's just like 5, 6 words. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. 8 words. But it's something that we should really remember, because when we take into other people's opinions into account, we can overthink it or let it get to us. But when we really stay focused in our own lane and our passions and pursuits, that is what will drive us forward. So always have that end goal of keeping your happiness in mind and what you will do to reach for your goals.
Yay! Everybody happy! Palakpakan! Ang galing naman. Thank you, Isabel and Bianca, and good luck to you. And hindi pa tapos ang inspiring stories ng mga ALV Pageant Circle, Reina Hispano and Americana Filipinas at Multinational Philippines Queens naman ang susunod on Korina Interviews.
Miss Multinational Philippines 2024 from Pangasinan, Nikki Buenafe. Our Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas from Cavite, Dia Mate.
And as promised, there's more. We have, of course, Dia Mate, Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas, and Nikki Buenafe, Miss Multinational Philippines. Multinational Philippines because there's an international, multinational. Ayan, lahat galing Pilipinas! The queens of the Philippines. How does it feel to be a queen?
It feels great, Miss Korina.
Wow.
We are thrilled to be here and we're thrilled to have these sashes and crowns on our head.
Wow, right?
That's amazing.
It's like, are you born wanting to be a beauty queen? Like, do you remember, kailan yung unang beses nung maliit ka pa lang na nangarap ka maging beauty queen?
I feel like when I was younger, every little girl wants to be a princess, diba? We watch all these Barbie movies and then we see the Miss World stage on TV, the Miss Universe stage on TV, and we see these women doing amazing, incredible things that are so empowering. So we say to ourselves, we want to be this one day. Maybe it's a fleeting dream, but it usually comes back.
Right. And how do you make it happen? Yun ang tanong, di ba? What about you? When did you first dream about being a title holder with a sash and a crown?
Actually, mine happened just as of late. I remember growing up, I watched my first pageant, the first pageant, which is Miss World. Megan Young won that year. But I was not quite inspired because I thought to myself, these girls are just there for beauty. And then I thought that I could just go for modeling. Growing up, I realized that I was wrong, that these girls really had something that they were passionate about. They had their advocacies, they had their impact in their communities. And I told myself that I want to be a woman like that. And so that's how I was able to build myself up and build my own advocacy and get a crown in the Miss World Philippines.
Why not? Okay, advocacy. Para sa akin itong pinaka-importante. Kaya kami po ay nag-i-interview ng mga beauty queen kasi ang maganda ay hindi lang po sa kagandahang panlabas, kung hindi kung ano ang iyong ipinaglalaban, kung ano ang iyong gustong gawing pagbabago, hindi ba, sa ating bansa muna, right? So, ang tawag dyan, advocacy. Yung ipinaglalaban mo talaga. So, what is your advocacy?
So my advocacy is music therapy as a way to cope with mental illness.
Music therapy for mental illness. Okay.
Yes po.
Music was my escape, my creative spark.
Growing up, I experienced depression and anxiety diagnosed po. Ako naman, I grew up with having anxiety and most recently depression. And the one thing that really kept me sane was music. So I write my own songs, I produce my own music, and I release it on Spotify. So I'm actually a singer-songwriter. Right now, I do that full time.
Pasample naman.
Ay!
Sige, ano naman ang iyong mga kinompose?
So I have a new song out right now. It's called Ocean of Emotion. Separated by sea, never thought we would be. Our home was a landmark. We were a work of art.
Yeah! Galing! Wow!
So, from music po, that's where I really formed my advocacy, and I wanted to show to other people that you can use music as a tool as well. So, I teach music at Crips Foundation, which is a home for sexually abused girls from ages 7 to 17. And I teach them singing lessons and piano lessons for their mental well-being.
So what's their response? Okay naman yung, gusto naman ng mga bata yung may outlet sila, di ba?
It's really an outlet, but they love it, especially when I do group singing lessons with them. So they get so shy in the beginning and they don't want to sing, but then when I encourage them to do vocal warm-ups, they start to loosen up a bit and they enjoy the music, and especially when we sing their favorite songs. For example, Pantropico is one of their favorites of Beanie. They just light up and they even start dancing while they sing.
Okay.
It's one of the cutest experiences. Even piano, like they really show an interest to get better and better. And every time I go there, they're like, Ate, Coach Dia, look what I just learned on my own. So they really love music talaga over there.
That's nice. So okay, so as an advocacy, paano mo balak yan ipakalat sa Pilipinas?
Well, for me po, what I would like to do is, of course, this is why we both joined pageantry, is to be able to share this advocacy to not only the Philippines, but also to the world, because the Philippines is known to be a pageant country, and we're really looked at for our queens.
And our music.
And our music, of course, our OPM, that's what I want to champion too, our OPM music. And I wanted to use this platform to share to other people about music therapy and how it can help other people.
Ikaw naman, what is your thing?
Oh wow, well my thing started with me joining the Rotary Club of Binmani Century, and it's community service, but then I wanted to venture out into something that I'm passionate about. So I started with donating basic educational needs to underprivileged learners. But one day when I visited one of the towns in Pangasinan, I noticed that the children had lice all over their hair, mga kuto. So I was like, bakit naman? Why is this happening? Why do they have? I asked the teachers, I asked the community. Apparently it's because of the lack of clean, potable water. And it's ironic because it's Pangasinan, they're surrounded with water. We're known for 100 Islands and Bolinao, but they're surrounded with salt water and there's no clean water. And because of that, they suffered with their mental health even. They even suffered with their health issues, sanitation. And I thought to myself that, I came here to donate school supplies, but how can I expect these children to study, to be motivated, to thrive in education when they don't even have the basic means to live? And so I started talking to the community members, to the LGU, and I was able to find a sponsor who together we donated a deep well. And yes, now they have access to clean, potable water. And so my next step right now is to help aid them with their kuto situation, their life situation, and we can take steps from there.
Ikaw na si Kuto Queen. Maganda yun. Maganda. I mean, and potable water is important not just for that, but for overall lifestyle in the provinces, di ba?
That's very true.
So, ito talaga ang nagiging platform, nagiging parang trampoline ng mga beauty queen, right? Na because of the crown, you're heard and you're seen.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so, what is the secret to become a beauty queen? Sige nga. In this day and age, it's different now, Oo.
Other than having your advocacy, I think it's sleep.
Sleep.
And
I'm
trying to be real here, kasi when you don't get enough sleep and you're not keeping your health up to date, you're not having a strong immune system, how can you stand up there, be on stage, and be the best beauty queen you can be?
I know, even for mental health.
Exactly po.
Para sa isip, kailangan sapat na tulog ang kailangan.
Exactly. And for me, personally, I've experienced very bad stress. If I don't sleep, and consistently, especially when it's 4 hours of sleep every night, I get more irritated easily, I get more stressed easily, I get brain fog. So sleep is so important for overall well-being talaga po.
Ay, that's so important. Okay, mo, it's very specific. Ikaw naman, what is the secret to becoming a beauty queen?
Well, of course, aside from sleep, I think one important factor is to believe in yourself. Especially in today's day and age, we're more accepting in different types of beauties and women in all shape, color, and sizes. And so we have to remember that we are capable of becoming a beauty queen, and as long as we have an impact and we believe in ourselves and we stay there on stage with or without a crown, we already are a queen to our own right.
That's great. I think for every little girl who dreams of being one, it's always possible, right? And in this day and age, kailangan take 3 ka, ha? Minsan, di ba? Before you actually get it, di ba? So, we're very happy to have all of you share all the inspiration behind the crown. I think that's the most important thing. It's not just physical beauty, but beauty with a purpose.
Yes.
And kailangan magsama-sama sila. Mag-group shot nga tayo. Kailangan group shot, group hug ng lahat ng mga Miss World and ALV Beauty Queen.
Krishna Marie Gravidez, Baguio City! Bianca Tapia proudly representing Batangas! Isabel Vilasana, Bicol Region! Gia Remulla Mate, Cavite! Sophia Bianca Santos, Pampanga!
Nikki Buenafe, Pangasinan! Jasmine Orquico, Omay, Tarlac Province!
And nakita nyo naman, eto na ang lahat ng mga ALV Beauty Queens from Miss World Philippines and all the other title holders. And we wish them all the best to bring home both the bacon and the crown. But even then, they already are winners sa lahat ng kanilang mga advocacy, sa lahat ng kanilang mga gustong tulungan at baguhin para sa mas ikabubuti ng nakakarami sa Pilipinas. Yay! Thank you so much and congratulations! Good luck!
Thank you!
Mag-beauty queen wave muna tayong lahat. Bye!